Allan Tagoe is a seasoned broadcast journalist with the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, where he leverages his extensive experience and skills to deliver compelling news and stories to the public. Known for his dynamic presence and articulate communication, Darroll is also a distinguished public speaker, captivating audiences at corporate, private, and public events. His expertise extends to hosting as a master of ceremonies, where his engaging style and professionalism makes him every memorable event. Whether on air or on stage, Darroll's commitment to excellence is his ability to connect with diverse audience and set him apart. And finally, Darroll is also an associate pastor at the Mount Calvary Assemblies of God Church. With a resounding round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Darroll, Allan Tagoe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Great to be in your presence. I am just a little correction. He had my first name pronounced. I'm sure he's not familiar with that name. The name is Darroll. Darroll Allan Tagoe. Thank you very much. Right. It's a great and a huge honor to be in your presence this morning, esteemed leaders and distinguished guests. Also fellow Ghanaians. Representing the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation at such an event isn't one I take lightly. It is absolutely huge for me to stand in front of all of you to talk about one thing and one thing only, peace. It is not the absence of war. It is rather one that's innate in us. And we bring it as a shared energy wherever and however we find ourselves. Such an organization or an organized event by the Conscious Humanity International is one that requires every one of us across the length and breadth of Ghana to pay particular attention to. It is a celebration of the shared dreams and achievements or achieving world peace within our lifetime. Today, we are called to reflect on the theme that is crucial in the current global climate: interfaith collaboration for peace or peaceful election. Elections are a pillar of democracy. They embody the collective will of the people and offer hope for a better future. Yet, elections can also become a flashpoint for tension, conflict, and mistrust. The potential for electoral violence is a concern in many parts of the world. Also, especially in our part of the world. Our neighbors on both sides have experienced electoral violence, and it is not one that we have forgotten. It is one that brings close to us the need to look within and push in every way to ensure that we uphold what we have, peace, and cherish it as much as we can. In light of this, interfaith collaboration provides a unique and a powerful opportunity to ensure peaceful, fair, and transparent elections. The role of faith and elections is a shared responsibility. Faith has long been a guiding force in shaping values and societal norms. Across the world, billions of people look to their faith traditions for normal or moral guidance, especially during periods of uncertainty, conflict, or change. Religious leaders the world over are seen as trusted voices, moral authority, who offer counsel and leadership in times of both crisis and calm. Similarly, elections are moments of significant importance in any society and in every society. They provide an opportunity for citizens to express their collective voice and shape their future. Faith and governance are intertwined. Faith and governance are intertwined in these ways. Faith provides values such as justice, compassion, and fairness, while elections are for a platform to manifest those values in the political arena. Having said that, the reality is that elections, especially in polarized environments, can deepen divides, fuel hatred, and sometimes lead to violence. It is here that faith communities can play an essential role. Through interfaith collaboration, they can guide society towards peaceful elections by offering a moral compass rooted in justice, equality, and respect for human dignity. The power of faith, or the power of interfaith collaboration in fostering a peaceful election. What makes interfaith collaboration so powerful in promoting peaceful elections? The answer lies in its ability to foster unity, bridge divisions, and promote dialogue in increasingly polarized societies. It sends a strong message that regardless of religious differences, there is a common ground in the pursuit of peace. When faith leaders come together across religious lines to promote peace, their collective voice is powerful and influential. This collaboration has several advantages, and I'll quickly run through and not necessarily elaborate, but identify 3 or 4 areas and move on. The first is unified moral authority. When faith leaders collaborate in times such as what we have with us. It also provides for building unity in diversity. And finally, it helps mediate tensions. And so things don't escalate when, regardless of our denominations, we come together and focus on one thing only. Examples of successful interfaith collaborations. We don't need to look far to find examples of how interfaith collaborations has helped foster peaceful elections. In Ghana, interfaith councils have been pivotal in promoting peaceful elections. In times before, during, and after elections, such collaborations have helped in ensuring that we don't lose the peace we have enjoyed before the eventful periods. Christians and Muslim leaders have worked together to call for calm, respect for electoral processes, and the pursuit of non-violent or non-violence elections, particularly during such times. And we continue to enjoy such peaceful environments. Another inspiring example comes from that of our neighbors in East Africa, Kenya, where interfaith collaborations helped mediate tensions following the violent aftermath of the 2007 elections. Faith leaders were instrumental in promoting dialogue between the warring political factions, leading to peace talks and a spirit of reconciliation that helped stabilize the country, Kenya. These examples highlight that interfaith collaboration is not just a lofty idea. It is a proven, practical approach to fostering peace during elections. It is a model that can be adapted in various contexts around the world. Now, therefore, let's look at some practical steps interfaith collaboration can take or will provide for a peaceful environment before, during, and after elections. To ensure that interfaith collaboration contributes to peaceful elections, it is critical, equally crucial, to focus on practical actions that faith communities can take. And here are a few. Once again, I will not elaborate go over them in order to provide for time. Thank you very much. I sure believe I have no more than 5 minutes to go. And so one of the practical things we can do as a faith community, despite or in spite of our denominations, is to establish interfaith councils. And I am very grateful and thankful to Ghanaian leadership for the setting up of the Peace Council, as well as the various councils who provide a certain leadership in the area of fostering peace. Then we can also have joint public campaigns, and this is one of them. We cannot lose sight of this particular gathering as one that is intended with everything else to ensure that we guard the peace we have as though our lives depend on it. And everyone here will bear me witness that we cannot afford to let one person's unguarded mischief lead us all the path of destruction. I call on every one of us here present to, as much as practicable, represent the word P-E-A-C-E, peace. And may the Lord bless you. Amen.